Hey guys, this is JB3 and we are back with another episode of FIFA 20 Career Mode Youth Edition featuring Scunthorpe United. And we are here in the end of February. We will sim through the game here against Aston Villa and then we'll get into the first leg of the game against Barcelona. So that should be an interesting one. Hopefully we can get out to an early lead. And then we will take on Arsenal to start the month of March and we'll sim through a game against Watford. Both Aston Villa and Watford low on the table. We want to try and get through this one so we can get to the reject series after this and move this series along. But let's get started. Here we'll sim against Aston Villa and then get into the Champions League. And so just to make Ramon Segura happy, we will loan him out at the end of the year. He will go to Dortmund. Worst case scenario, we recall him from loan, but wanted to save his morale so we don't get fired here in what is our Champions League campaign. So he'll leave at the end of the season. And we will sim through the game here against Aston Villa, looking for a victory, and we should, you would think. And it was closer than we thought, 2-1 here against Aston Villa. So before we get into the game here against Barcelona, we were able to bring in one player, Ian Taylor. His overall wasn't great, but the potential was there, so, wanted to bring in at least one player to the academy. So we'll send our scouts back out for another 3 months. So we'll send our scouts back out. It will be Sweden, Slovenia, and Morocco all for 3 months. So before we get into the game here against Barcelona, we'll take a look at how they line up. And it is a kind of a formidable team. It's kind of weird, though, that they have a 67 rated right back. Hopefully we can take advantage of that, or maybe we'll see if he even starts. But Timo Werner, Griezmann, Dele Alli, Frankie de Jong. This is going to be a good team, but it doesn't look like they have a lot of pace with Jonathan Tah at the back. So hopefully, maybe we can take advantage of their back line. It looks like their defense may not be great, but that midfield definitely looks like it's a strong one to compete with. So our standard lineup is intact. A little fatigued there coming off the game against Aston Villa, but it should be no problem. We will get into this one, see if we can get an early lead here against Barcelona. Oh, they get right in front, and it's, an early goal. Yijit miss it. Oh, it's offsides. Oh, it's just barely offsides for Timo Werner as they come flying in 3 minutes in and almost nick a goal here in the first minutes. Oh, Marchenko picks it off nicely, drops it in. Can he find George Wood behind? He does. Can he center it? No, right in front. Wang can't get there. Oh, I don't know where that pass was going. Such a good build-up and missed by Scunthorpe. Conceição flicks it out to Marchenko. He's going to have a chance to drive pass. It's a weak back, as we saw. Marchenko gets inside of him now. Looks to center it. It's Wang right through. Can't find it through traffic. Corner here. Marchenko lofts it in. It's a good header. Alan Vigorate off the keeper. Wang tries to put it back in, and it's turned away by the defender. Has it to Dembele. Hung takes a big block right in front of the top of the box. It's going to be dangerous. Still not cleared. And finally, Manelik gets it out of there. George Wood flicks it out to Marchenko. Can he beat his man? He does. Has a chance. It's to Conceição. It's right in front, and he finds the back of the net. Oh, and it's a good drive there, right up the middle. Just use that pace. That's what we were talking about. You needed to take advantage of that back line. Maybe not being great, and we get an early goal, and it's on the road, an important one there. Marchenko drops it off, and Conceição slots it home for an opening goal. It's 1-0. Wazi finds some space here to Wang. Wang moves it along. Conceição back on George Wood. He's right in front. Oh, and a good shot. Right turned away, but he gets the rebound and still turned away. Oh, and Marchenko chases it down, but offsides the call. And it'll go back to Barcelona. Oh, poor pass. George Wood picks it off. It's Wang. He's going to drive in here. Another move there, trying to find it to the middle. Has it to George Wood. Back to Marchenko. He takes a long strike and turned away. And that will do it. We will go into halftime 1-0 the score here against Barcelona. Segura looking for a long ball. Finds Conceição. Conceição holds up. looking for a good play there to Segura. He has it. Can he dance around the back line? He does. Has George Wood in front, takes the shot, turned away. Segura drops it off to Conceição. He has some space to work here. Tries to center it back. Segura, corner of the box, takes a shot, deflected away and turned away by Barcelona. Manelik to run forward. Looking for a run here, has Conceição. Can't get it to him, back to Manelik. Manelik turns it over to Wang. Wang drops it in, George Wood. He's in a good position. Can he center it? Looking for Wang. It's a good chance. And goalkeeper and defender get in front of it to turn it away. Wang gets it off Jelen. Jelen a little wider to George Wood. He'll try and drop it around. Jelen right there. George Wood, empty net. Can he send it? Yes, he does. George Wood finds number 2. And that could be a big one, 2 away goals. And just a little bit more breathing room as we try to build this lead. George Wood just spins and sends it at the net. Goalkeeper out of position. Defender can't get there. And Scunthorpe United now with a 2-0 lead. Manelik gets it up to George Wood. He's in a good position, trying to find Jelen. Jelen now holds it up to him, back to George Wood. George Wood now turns, shoots, off the keeper and couldn't find the back of the net again. Alan Vick, he'll shoot it down, gets the ball into Guzman. Guzman looking for a good ball, and Patera heads it off the crossbar and almost finds another one. Corner here, Segura will try and find another one. It's a good one. Alan Vick finds the back of the net. Oh, and man, has he become a scoring machine lately? Off these set pieces. I mean, I know he scored some when we simmed, but what another one. That's 3-0 and well in control. Scunthorpe United look to control the knockout rounds here against Barcelona. And that will do it. It's 3-0 Scunthorpe United on the road and pick up 3 big away goals in the Champions League. A beautiful game. Again, another dominating performance. Only 3 shots. We had 18. Luckily, they had a 92 overall goalkeeper. It's George Wood with a 9, Yijit 7.4, Awazi 7.4, Hung 7.8, Jackson 7.7, Alanvik 8.5, Segura 8.6, Manelik 7.4, Guzman 6.8, Marchenko 8.8, Jelen 7.2, Patera 7.0, Conceição 8.4, Wang 7.9, and that will do it. 3-0 against Barcelona. So we're back in action here in the Premier League. It's going to be a little bit of fatigue. We're going to keep the lineup the same though. We want to keep things rolling and keep on winning. So we'll get into the game here now against Arsenal. And we'll get this one underway. Roughed off the ball is Jackson and they'll slot it home. 10 minutes in. Jackson just lost the ball at the back somehow. And Arsenal, you knew this. The fatigue, we probably should have rotated the lineup, but I don't know if we would have made much of a difference. We need the talent. We need to try and get the victories. Just couldn't get the ball out fast enough before they react, and it's a quick turnaround, 1-0. Marchenko, up through to Wang. Wang, can he find Conceição? If he's onside, he has a chance. It's, just a hand to it, turns it away. Awazi has some space down the wing here to work. He's going to drive forward, looking for Segura. Segura now tries to cut back, looking for George Wood in the middle, finds him. Has Wang offsides, can't get there. Long shot taken, and it's a good one on net. Challenges the keeper, but turned away. It's out wide. Manelik cuts him off. They'll drop it in behind. They'll have a chance. It's right in front. Hung knocks that one away. And the rebound goes right back to him, but it's side netting. Alan Vick sends it along here. Has Marchenko. Marchenko going to get into the box. Looks to center it to Wang. Has a chance. Right off a defender who was in the right place at the wrong time for us. Conceição moves it up to Wang. Tries to get up the midfield. Has to turn around. Gets it off here. Moves it to Conceição. He'll have a chance. To Wang. Back to Conceição. Can we find it? No! A big save. It might have been offsides too. A good play there. Just a step too early is Conceição as Wang tries to find him for an opening goal. Wang to Marchenko, driving forward. Looks to, oh, good space there by Wang. Wang right in front and finds the back of the net for number 15 on the season. It's 1-1. Scunthorpe United still alive here, 40th minute. A good play there. Wang just in a good position. Gets away from the defender, and we finally beat the keeper. It's now 1-1 here with Arsenal. Oh, it's a turnover, final minutes. Can we get in front of it and break it up? It's going to be top of the box. It's going to be Yidge turning it away. It'll go for a corner, and we will end the half on this one. And hopefully we can get in with a 1-1 draw. Conceição knocks it down, boots it long. And we do. It's an ugly one here, just not super crisp. Here are Scunthorpe United, and we'll go in 1-1 here with Arsenal. Awazi down the outside here, Segura. Segura cuts inside. Now looking to get into the box. Looks to center it. George Wood right there. Can he get the shot off? He does. But it's a slow roller, and the keeper easily makes the grab. Manelik through the middle to Wang. Cuts inside to Conceição. Off to George Wood. George Wood now. Looking back to Conceição. Can he get into the box? Looking to find a goal. Centers it. George Wood right there. And no, turned away. Jelen moves it up. Has it to Guzman. Guzman back onto Jelen. Can he get there? He does. Gets away from the defender. Back to Guzman. Guzman to George Wood. Loose ball in the box. Couldn't get on it. Guzman up to George Wood. Turns his man. He's going to have a run in on net. Has a chance. Can he beat the keeper? No. Turned away by Rice. And that will do it. It will be a 1-1 draw here against Arsenal. Big drop points here for Scunthorpe United as we just weren't able to find any offense going. An unfortunate one, and we go 8 shots. No, it's only 2 on target. And we'll take a look. It's Wang in 8.3, Segura 7.2, Yidge 7.2, Awazi 7.4, Hung 6.9, Jackson 7.1, Allen Vick 7.2, Richter 6.8, Manelik 7.7, Guzman 6.0, Marchenko 7.8, Jelen 6.9, George Wood 6.7, Conceição 6.7, Wang in 8.3, and that does it. A 1-1 draw here with Arsenal. So we will finish this one against Watford, and we'll sim through this one, see if we can get a victory. Hopefully we can. It's a 1-0 victory. Marchenko picking up the goal. So that'll do it for us here in this one. And, we dropped some points, but, it would have been nice. We would have been second on the table. But, Man City and Manchester United cruising along, but we're staying close with them. We're only a point away from Manchester United. So we are here in the middle of March. We'll continue on. We do have the second leg of the Champions League in the next one. But that'll do it for us here in this one. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can always find out when the newest ones are coming out. And until next time, have a good one.